What's up, man? This is your boy Robert Medley coming straight out of the Medley Media Podcast, the dopest podcast in North Carolina. Yeah, I said it, the dopest podcast in North Carolina. And before we get started, man, let's give a shout out to our sponsors. We got Storyblocks. Storyblocks is a website that creators can go, if you're doing overlays, LUTs, whatever, go to Storyblocks, for all your contact needs. Jordan Craig Apparels. We have Kiara's Irresistible Dessert. So if y'all looking for sweets, look up Kiara Miller on Facebook. We got a sponsor for Blue Chew. It's a male enhancement drug. So I haven't took it yet, but I heard it was the bomb. So, and we have Black is Love. That's our last and final sponsor. And I'm wearing their gear right now. So shout out to Black is Love. If y'all looking, and they have a deal going on for 50% off for Black Friday sales for, I think, a week. So if y'all go on Black is Love, everything is 50% off. So today I have a co-host with me. State your name.
Hi, everyone. My name is Pretty Girl Ree. And today I am here on the Next on Deck show.
The Next on Deck live audition tour. We're on a live audition tour brought to you by Next on Deck show.
Facts. Okay. And we have a special guest all the way from Australia. And state your name.
My name is Lanz. So, my first time here. So I really appreciate your time here.
Oh, and this is your first time in America?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Not first time, but first time in this area.
Oh, this area. Okay. Okay. I was like, oh, that's what's up. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So what I like to do with these podcasts, I like to, go through your entire life story. So you're from Australia, like born and raised in Australia?
Born in New Zealand, raised in Australia.
Okay. Yeah. So how was life growing up in Australia?
Growing up in Australia, it's been beautiful. But I love traveling, so I'm always in and out of Australia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what can you tell us about? Because I've never been to Australia. So what can you tell? Like when I go on TV, saying it's like y'all have the most deadliest snakes and all that stuff like that. But I know it's another side to Australia that people don't know. Just like Africa, it's another side that people just don't know. Yeah. So can you tell us about the beautiful part? We don't want to hear about the dangerous parts.
I was going to say spiders. It's well known in Melbourne,
yes.
Australia. But other than that, Australia is well known for a lot of fine dining restaurants and the nightlife industry as well. If you want to go to Melbourne, that's the nightlife. If you prefer a paradise kind of event, that's in the Gold Coast. So it depends on where you're going. If Melbourne's a very huge population there. So it's well known for a lot of nice bars. If you're willing to experience that, then Melbourne's the nice place for it.
Okay. And that's, you was born and raised in that, raised in that area?
Raised in Melbourne, yeah.
Okay. Now, take me back, I like to know everything about a person. So, you went to school out there as well?
Yeah, school, raised there. Okay. School was different there. Went to a few, so primary, then, high school. We call it high school out there.
Okay.
And we call it by year levels as well. So... Okay. Yeah, about me, I was just always in Australia, but then I go back and forth into the U.S. and just travel in and out. So, yeah, something about me, my nationality, I'm Tongan. So I come from a very big family.
Okay.
And there's about 5 sisters and 3 brothers. So, and we're Tongan descent. So,
okay.
Tongan, yeah.
Okay, so educate me a little bit on that. What exactly is Tongan?
Tongan, that's in the Pacific Islands.
Okay.
So where Samoa is, and Fiji, the Cook Islands, that's where the Tonga Island, where I come from. But a lot of people don't think I'm Tongan, so I always get different nationalities, but I don't mind that.
Okay. So what kind of nationalities do people mistake you from?
I sometimes get Filipino or Mexican, Spanish. Sometimes I've gone, because I'm always around the European cultures. So some people think I'm from there too, but I'm like, no, I'm just Tongan. I was just in Bali. People thought I was from Balinese. People thought I was Balinese. I'm like, no, I'm not. And then I say Tonga. They're like, where's Tonga? And then I have to explain to them where it is in the islands.
Okay. Now, is it a certain language that y'all speak?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's just called Tongan. So Tongan language.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right, school me a little bit. So how would you say, hey, how are you?
You would say, to say how are you is malolale fefehake.
Oh, damn. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. I like that. That's mad sexy, girl. Don't come around me on payday. Okay. So I'm going to let my co-host say a couple of questions.
Yes, so the first question I want to know is, Who is Lanz?
Lanz is someone that always lives ambitiously and never zones out.
Okay.
And also stands for living in the moment and never giving up. So
Nice.
I take that as in life, we all go through something, and it's important to remember who you are. So that's where that name defines as, with Lanz, that's where it stands for.
Okay. So did you come up with that, or
I came up with
okay,
that.
okay, that's dope. That's
Growing
dope.
up
That's dope.
too, and I always got called the name Lanz when I was a little kid, because
Okay.
it's like a little nickname for my first name. So then growing up, I just realized, like, with life experiences, and then that's when I use those symbols to note that.
Okay. Cool. All right. Now, when Flalito first brought you here, you know what I'm saying, one thing that I noticed about you was like your look. You know what I'm saying? And I know it takes a while to learn like a certain style, or, you know what I'm saying, or somebody to become themselves. So how did you come up with your style, like the red hair and everything?
Oh, that red hair. I was like looking online, like what to change up. And I was looking at different hair colors, and I was like, you know what? I saw red, and no one's done red in Australia, like barely anyone. So when I saw that, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go do it.
Yeah.
So I got it done, dusted. As soon as I got home, my family was like, what? Your red hair? Like, I'm like,
And it stands out too.
Yeah,
You know, you
yeah.
got to do something to stand you out from
something
everybody else.
different.
For
yeah.
real.
And everywhere I go, there's like always heads turned. They're like, who's this red girl? I've never seen anyone in red hair. And then suddenly the next few days, I see other people getting their red hair done. I'm like, oh nice. That's what it's all about. You know?
Bet.
Yeah.
Okay, you can ask the next question.
So, I mean, as far as for those that are discovering you, viewing you, when it comes down to fans, because you're from Australia and you've been in the U.S., when it comes down to role model, would you consider yourself a role model?
Most certainly, 100% I do.
Do?
Yeah.
Okay, so when it comes down to your fan base and those that are following you, when they look at you, you know, what do you think that they see?
They see a positive woman who is very strong and firm with actions and standards. So they see someone that's always driven and always on the go, always doing something, never home. Like, even back at home, I'm just chilling and then getting ready to go out. And my nephew's like, you're always going out. So this is my 10-year-old nephew. He's like, when are you going to stay home?
Right,
And I'm
right.
like, I've got other places to do, other events and stuff. So it's been really good.
So how do you handle that pressure with all that pressure? You're here, you're there, like.
I'm used to it.
Yeah.
Like, there might be other people that are not used to it, but I am, like, because I'm always out and I'm never really quite home. So at home, like, there's always a schedule. Like, I've always got something to do. And then if there's time to relax, good, maybe an hour, but then I'm out again. Like, it's just nonstop. So I love that about myself.
Okay. So is there any, like, you know, you time? Because, you know, you're always out. So do you ever just take a break, take a day or whatever? Okay.
Yeah, there is a youth time that's usually on Sundays.
Okay.
Yeah,
And what does that you time look like? What do you like to do for as hobbies?
Whereas hobbies, so I like to read, of course, and other than that is attending church and then spending time with family.
Okay.
So that's more of that.
Okay. So is it like reading like an actual book, or do you like audiobooks?
It's an actual book.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
audiobooks.
Audiobooks good.
What,
Yeah,
what genre?
It's more like religion.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's the kind of books like church history and everything.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Now tell me a little bit about more about your family. Do you have other siblings other than Junior here?
Oh yeah, there's many more.
Oh, really?
So
How many?
there's 8 of us in total.
Wow.
Yeah, 8 big family.
That's cool.
So, and I'm the 3rd out of the 8th. So
Okay.
3rd oldest.
Okay. Now, is anybody else in your family in the entertainment, space? Just you?
No, it's just me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just me. I'm the only one that's always out and about, and the rest are just chilling, have their
Yeah.
own families and stuff. And then
Okay.
there's like 5 singles, and then 3 are married. So I'm one of them that's the one that's always here and there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Tell us a little bit about your show back in Australia.
Yeah, back in Australia.
Yeah.
So the Lanz show,
Yes.
that's more about representing myself and other people around me. So it's about their story as well that I want to portray, and what their life is all about, what made them them, and what got them to where they are now. So that's majority of that, and putting a life out there. Like for those who haven't been heard as well, they need to be seen. So this is the platform where they can be seen.
Facts. Okay. Do you have like a most memorable guest and why that person was so memorable to you?
A memorable guest will be my mom.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And why did your mom stand out more than anybody else you've had on your show?
She's been through a tough life.
Facts.
And it can be emotional when it comes to explaining what happened. That's too where my story comes from.
Yes.
And like who I am today.
Okay.
Since the day I was born.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Now, would you like to share that, or is it too emotional for you?
I can share it. It's never been shared before.
And this is the place to do it.
I guess so. I guess everything happens for a reason.
Yes, ma'am.
This story that my mom has been through, this is the year 1995. And at the time, she only had 2 children. And she was pregnant with a third in her stomach. And going through pregnancy, there started to be some issues and complications when she went to the hospital. And the doctors...
Take your time.
Sorry. Yeah, the doctors told her that she would have to make a sacrifice, either herself or the child, because she found out that she was diagnosed with breast cancer. And she had to choose. She was in that moment as to who should she, and it was a tough decision. But she turned to Heavenly Father and gave all her choices to him to decide what she should do and which decision to choose. The doctor's choice or, Heavenly Father's choice. So she prayed and fasted, even though she was pregnant.
Wow.
She still fasted for a few days. No, like water, no food, because she believed in miracles. She had a lot of faith. And so with that being said, she followed the Heavenly Father's decision instead of the doctor's choice. So she decided willingly to risk any procedures and just keep going with a strong firm of faith. And so she flew to Salt Lake City, Utah, to get a blessing from one of the temple presidents. And as she attended the temple, one of the ladies came up to her and asked, "Do you have an appointment?" And she's like, "No." And then the admin asked, "Is there anyone you want to see?" And she said, "The president, please." And then the president came over. His name is George I. Cannon. He came over and asked her, "What's the issue?" She told him what's going on. And then from then and there, he did a blessing. And in that blessing, he mentioned that through her faith, she will survive all that she goes through, and she'll be blessed with a lot of children. And then ever since that blessing, miracle story, she's got no breast cancer. She's survived it all. The third was me, so I was the one in the stomach. And then now she's blessed with 8 children.
Wow.
That's
So
right.
it's a miracle that...
Let's clap it up.
Give it up. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Yeah, won't he do it? That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah, definitely your mom has been the most memorable guest, I would say, going through all that, man. And we all go through life situations that changes us. Now with your mom going through that, have you ever been through, not that per se, but have you ever been through something life-changing that, lets you know, okay, God has a bigger purpose for me?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I know he does have a purpose for me.
Yes.
And that purpose is for me to serve. Serve
right.
as many people around me as I can. And that's where the Lanz show comes in.
Yeah.
Like I serve others and I bring them to have a voice too.
That's great. That's great. That's great. All right, you can ask the next question.
So what's something that your supporters, like in Australia or in the U.S., has done that's pretty much like made you feel like they're really there for me? They're really riding for me when it comes down to like your Lanz show.
It's more of friends that's around me. And when you choose your friends wisely, your friends support you all the way. So I've got friends and loved ones that support me with what I do. And I'm glad that I have that support. Just being there.
What our friends are for,
Yeah, that's it. The right friends around. If you have the wrong friends, then it may alter your purpose. So as long as you put yourself first and stand firm.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. So as a woman, and you said with your mother, the things that she's went through.
Yeah.
What is something that you would tell women when it comes down to having faith and, when they're out there and they're trying to find their purpose, or if they know their purpose, but they're afraid to come out, with whatever hidden talent it is, what would you say to help them to push themselves further towards whatever career or talent it is that they're trying to pursue? Like, what kind of guidance could you give them?
The guidance is to always believe in yourself. Never forget who you are. There's always going to be inside and outside voices around you. Yeah. But the only thing is to believe in yourself to make it happen, and only you can make it happen. Other people may say something for you to not do it because they cannot do it themselves. But if you put yourself first and just envision it and make it happen, then everything will start to get results and receive those results. If you're always thinking negative, then everything around you starts to become negative.
Right.
So it's all about the mindset as well. You got to think positive. So I can just stay strong and stay on top of your goals, and just, if you need a checklist, use a checklist. Like me, I always have a checklist. I tick this. It feels good to tick that. So it's always good to just stand strong, because there's always going to be temptations around you. And so it's best to resist. And so just keep it up and always believe in yourself. Okay. Like my ring. Inside my ring's got always believe in yourself. So I stand for that too.
That's dope. Okay, so with all the the success of your show and everything, how did it actually come about? Like, what sparked your brain to say, okay, let me start this show and start highlighting others' lives? Like, what got you to that point?
So growing up, I've always known that there will be a name out there for me. I've always grown up with the Lanz name. Yeah. But I just didn't know when that will occur until I got a message from Fly Little. And then that's when he introduced me to, we got to start putting you out there and branding yourself out. And I'm like, I knew this day would come. I just didn't know when. And I knew I consider for 2026 to be my favorite year too, because I'm manifesting that year to be the best year as well. So when you pulled up with the message and then video calls and everything, I was like, okay, this is the moment now to shine. Yeah. So I knew since the day I was born. I just didn't know when it would occur.
Right. Yeah. You definitely have to manifest. I remember when I was in first grade, I used to doodle a lot. And I used to always have this image in my head of a circle, and it would have MR on it. And I did it all over the page, and I used to practice my signature all the time. Yeah. So manifesting that, boom, that's my logo right there. That's in the front room right there. And then this logo right here. I have probably 5 logos, but it's manifesting what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And there's so many people that laugh at ideas and everything. And then the one thing about it is just trying. You know what I'm saying? I give props to somebody that doesn't get anywhere, but they just keep trying. And then all of a sudden, boom, something hits. You know what I'm saying? I give those people mad props. But, going back to what I was saying though, I used to manifest just this circle. I used to doodle. And I used to take a paper clip. It's funny, I used to take a paper clip and 2 pencils and then make a circle.
No way.
Make a circle like that and then put MR like that. And I was like, yo, that's gonna be something that, I have in the future. I was in first grade doing this shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's the logo. And also what I do, and I still got it. I still got it in my billfold at home, where I took one of my mama's checks, one of the old checks, and I wrote her name out and I put $5 million in it, just manifesting it. Haven't made it to $5 million yet, but that's something that I manifest, so it's there. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you definitely have to manifest stuff. Now with traveling to the U.S., what are all the places that you've been, and what's your favorite place in the U.S. that you've visited so far?
The places I've been to, so obviously Salt Lake City, Utah. I've been to Los Angeles, California. Yeah, and then here as well. So North Carolina. I'm still trying to get used to the names.
Yeah, she said Charlotte last night. She said Charlotte.
Yeah.
So what's been your favorite place in the U.S.?
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
I've been to Hawaii too, so
Yeah,
I love Hawaii.
Shout out Hawaii.
Yeah, that's a long ride.
Definitely.
Right there. Yeah. Okay.
That's where my original first name comes from. So
Okay.
definitely.
And I saw Junior drove first class this time. Okay.
he
Okay. Junior.
did.
That's what's up. That's what. See, I ain't even did
time.
first class yet. So.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man, I ain't done first class yet. Yeah, but they say, once you fly first class, you don't want to go back.
Right.
I know, that's my mindset now. I'm like, we're always going to be first class now.
So that's dope. That's dope. You can ask a question.
So with everyone that's new discovering you, especially with right now, we're on tour, how can they find you? How can they find the Lanz Show? IG,
Yeah. They can find it through my YouTube channel.
YouTube channel?
Yeah, YouTube channel. Go follow me on Instagram. I'll be creating a Twitter account, Facebook account as well. So, but definitely through my YouTube. That's where everything
Is it just written the Lanz Show?
Yeah, the Lanz Show on the YouTube channel. Yeah.
Okay. Now, creating your own image, what does that look like? If you have a young girl to say, "Oh, you inspire me," what would be the blueprint for a little girl that wants to follow in your footsteps?
The blueprint is, well, that's a tough one right there because there's so many that can define it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But just somebody that want to follow in your footsteps, you be like, oh, you need to start here. You need to do this. You need to do that. What would be the blueprint, for, a little girl that's watching right now?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Someone that looks up to you already.
Exactly. Yes.
Ooh, if I could use one word, does that have to be one word or a sentence?
Yeah, well, following the blueprint has to be like a number of things, but you can put it in one word if you want to.
In one word. Well, I kind of have to think deep about that one if it's one word. But to sum her up in 3 words, I would say never giving up.
Okay.
That's the main one.
Yeah.
When people see that, it's like, oh, they don't want to give up in life. They want to keep on going. They want to keep on grinding, find ways to multiply and receive more blessings. And it's all about taking action.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Things are not going to happen in a day.
I know.
You're going to keep falling. You're going to keep falling. And, you got to get up and try again. And, I think everybody, and my heart, my respect goes out to people that have consistency in their blood. Just like with this man, I've been working with him since 2015.
Man, probably earlier.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The one thing I can say about Faladito, man, he's always, on the money with it. You know what I'm saying? So
He's working.
So I respect this guy with a lot of stuff that he does. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people would have been on quit. If they don't go anywhere or something's not happening or they're not making money, but it's the consistency of it, you know what I'm saying, to get where you need to be, like this place is small to me, but it's everything that I envisioned when I was younger, That's right. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm still growing, and I've been blessed to work with a lot of people in the industry, that I never thought that I would work with. You know what I'm saying? So, my hat goes out to everybody that's consistency.
That's right.
So, but let me ask you this. Like, what does it look like in the next year to 5 years with your show and just you as a brand? What does it look like?
What does it look like is I'll be traveling everywhere with my brand. Everywhere. Yeah, I'll be on tour.
Yeah. That's what's up.
That's what I see already.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just be here. I'll be there. I'm never in one spot.
Yeah,
Just like Flyleto is never in one spot, always here and there. So with the show, it's the same thing because this is a chance for other people to bring their voice into the camera and show what people haven't seen.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly.
So I have a question for you. Who is someone that you would like to collab with or work with? Someone that you would like to join your show? Is there anyone in particular?
I haven't thought of a name, but I've seen someone on the platform on Instagram, but I can't recall her name. Okay. The thing about me is I'm bad with names until I'm with that person or I get to know them, then I know.
So if a celebrity was to come on show or you were to, go on tour and meet with an artist or, just anyone that's out there that's already risen, blown up, is there anyone in particular that you would actually like to meet or?
There is a particular person. That would be Jennifer Lopez.
Okay.
Shit,
okay.
me too.
Yeah, Jennifer
Me too.
Shout out
We
J-Lo.
all, right?
J-Lo is the way to go.
Yeah, I've been on J-Lo since she was a fly girl on In Living Color. I've been on
Very, very talented.
for real.
Shout out J-Lo.
Okay. Now, let's talk money talk. When was the first time you got paid for doing what you do?
For doing what I do, like
Like your show.
'cause I just do it voluntary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, voluntary. Yeah.
That's what's up.
So when it comes to my show, like sometimes it's just voluntary service. When you serve others, you're serving your Heavenly Father. So
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
that's dope. That's dope. Yeah, and the money will come. And that's respectful too. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that do it for the love.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
think the money's always gonna come in some kind of way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when you do it for the passion and you do it for the love, that's really dope.
Yeah.
I like that.
Exactly.
That's
I like
big
that.
respect.
Well, like you say, we definitely, we don't just do it for the bag. We originally look for genuine talent, and we show genuine love back and share our platforms, and that's really what it's about for real.
Facts. Okay. All right. Well, your TV and media goals, where do you picture your show? Do you have like a certain platform like a dream platform, like, oh, I want this on Netflix or Hulu or wherever? Do you have that vision?
That I'm just going with the flow.
Okay.
So whatever happens. If it's meant to be on that platform, then it's meant to be.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, you can answer.
So pretty much, I know you were stating about your hair and, your swag. Is there a specific type of, how can I say this, a specific type of fashion that you follow? Like, there's preppy, there's like the punk rock, there's, is there anything that really, really catches your eye, like fashion-wise? 'Cause I love the red hair.
Thank
It's kind of
you.
giving me Rihanna a little bit.
I was just
Back
gonna
in
say
the
her
day.
name. I was just gonna say her name here.
Yeah.
That's my girl. I love me some Rihanna.
Rihanna, she's one of my inspirations. So I look at her when she goes through model photo shoots and everything. She's one of my inspirations when it comes to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Now, on your show, do you have like a guest or just you when you do your show?
Oh, so whoever wants to come on.
Yeah, I'm talking about like a co-host type. Yeah.
Oh, co-host. Oh, it's just me.
Oh, just you.
Yeah,
Oh,
just me.
you.
I'm the main one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And you said you can follow it on YouTube and.
Yeah, definitely on YouTube.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna definitely check that out. Okay. Now, giving back. What does giving back look like? Do you give back like far as your community? Like.
So giving back, that's going to be happening very soon.
Okay.
So wherever I go, that's when, I'll be giving back to them, maybe pizzas or whichever one, gifts, merch, shirts, anything. Yeah, because I like to give too.
Yeah,
So.
school drives are really good too.
Yeah.
We try to do that every
A
year.
lot of
here.
charity.
Yeah.
A lot of charity. That's the main thing. They're big on charity.
Yeah, so
I
definitely.
kind of sort of feel like you already are giving back, seeing that you already made the statement earlier that what you do from the heart, not monetarily wise. So I kind of feel like you're already being a blessing to others in your own way, beyond just, giving back to the community with, with gifts and things of that nature, with showering everyone. I mean, I really feel like what you're doing is, a positive influence, especially for others that's out here that actually needs that guidance and need to know where to start, where to go. I really think that you're really doing your thing out here.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Okay, that's what's up. Now, does your family support you pretty good? Well, we know Junior does.
Yeah.
Flying first class and everything.
Always.
But do the rest of your family supports pretty good?
Yeah, they're all there. They're 100% supporting me. So,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
And that's hard though. Like family really don't support like they should.
It just depends on
know what I'm saying?
where the mindset is in. Like she said earlier, mindset is everything.
Everything,
Right.
man. You know what I'm saying?
Everything, yeah. So
Yeah, it's like people don't realize what you're doing. They see what you're doing, but it's like they don't realize what you're doing until something pops. And it's sad that it's like
sad
that.
it's like that. In some
It is.
cases,
It is.
definitely.
So from your family to be there from the jump. I don't know. I guess it's just in the black community. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I
don't know.
I'll just say in some cases it is like that, depending on the level of consciousness for sure.
Yeah,
Right.
fast. That's what's up. That's good that your family's into it. So what's next for you?
What's next for me is, since I'm traveling to Michigan, Detroit, the next few days.
Yeah,
or
I
actually
told her
it's
was
tomorrow.
I told her it was cold up there.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
And she said colder than here. I said, hell, Detroit is cold.
Shout out Detroit.
Yeah. Shout out to D,
We
man.
love y'all.
Fast.
Yeah.
Okay, so Detroit, and far as like your actual show, like what's next for that? What like your plans, for the next go round.
Yeah, my plans, because I'm here in the U.S. for a few months, so I still have a chance to do what I need to do here. If I need to fly to Miami, then I'll go to Miami and sort that out there. Like, I'm still new to some areas, but other than that, I'm here till February, so I still have that time frame, that block until I reach to Australia again. Then I'll go back to Australia and do what I need to do there too.
Okay, that's what's up. What's up? Will you be here for Valentine's Day?
No,
See?
unfortunately, I'll miss out
My
on
birthday. I was gonna say, let's turn up, y'all. Yeah, that's my birthday. For real. Okay.
We're definitely taking all bookings, and we're doing a lot of free stuff, back. So,
All right.
yeah.
Shit, me and Flavia might take a trip down to Australia.
Just
For
talking
real.
about that.
Let's do it.
That's in the
this
works
is a sign.
too. That's a lot
Let's
of
do it.
Yeah.
I'm with that. Now your shout outs. Do you have any shout outs that you wanna give anybody before we wrap?
Yeah, my shout out is to Miss Collins. So Miss Collins Friday back at home in Melbourne, Australia.
Shout out Miss Collins. Shout out George.
Who is Miss Collins? Who is Miss
The whole
Collins?
team. You know what I'm saying?
Miss Collins is, I promote for Miss Collins back at home in Melbourne, Australia.
Okay.
So I'm one of the promoters there.
Okay.
So
What exactly does she do?
So a promoter, I bring in people.
Oh.
Yeah, I bring in guests or anyone.
No, tell them about what Miss Collins is first.
Miss Collins is a nightclub.
Oh.
They like,
Who is Miss
Yeah,
Collins? I thought it was a person.
we in America now. We go.
Yeah, they don't know that.
Yeah, tell them now.
Yeah, it's a nightclub. It's a bougie, classy place where we have a lot of musical artists.
That's right.
Come in.
Okay.
Shout out Snoop Dogg. He just came through.
Oh,
Shout out Snoop Dogg and
what's up?
We've had Tyga there,
everybody.
Kelani.
Everybody.
There's so many artists that's been there.
if you're in Melbourne, Australia, check out Miss Collins. It's going down. You dig?
That's what's up.
Miss Collins is the
Definitely
place to
one of
be.
my first
Okay, I thought it was a teacher or something.
You can always. This is a different type of timing. You know what I'm saying? We on Australia timing right now. So you want to tap in, get with me, and I push the line.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Now, how far back is time, like there?
Time.
You know what I'm saying? Like say if it's 4:00 here, then what time is it?
Over there, for an example, here it should be like 5 a.m. right now.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. so-
Wow.
and they're a day ahead of us.
That's right.
Oh, wow.
That's right.
I did not know.
So wait, is Sunday?
Yeah. So today is Saturday. So
Saturday.
that's Sunday over there.
Okay.
Yeah, Sunday morning.
Yep.
Wow.
All right, boy.
So I was in the future now.
Yeah, you can't put it that way. To the future.
We say we are the future. Literally.
So the weather there, is it like right now here?
No, actually no, because it's summer over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here's winter. When it's winter here, it's summer there.
Y'all have really hot summers there, right?
We do. It can get to that.
Okay.
But in Melbourne, Australia, you experience 4 seasons a day. So
4 seasons a
4
day.
seasons a day, yeah. That part, I forgot to tell you that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. She did tell me that last night because I was asking about the weather and everything. So
Wait a minute.
It'd be raining in the morning and
It'll trip you
in
out.
the afternoon.
Oh, no.
That is crazy. Crazy. Okay, well, yeah, man, I appreciate you coming on to the show. Well, I appreciate you just coming to Asheboro. We don't get a lot of, and you're our first international guest.
No way.
For sure.
Yes,
it's a pleasure
clap it
to-
up. Yeah, so all the other podcasts out there, this is why we say that we're the dopest podcast, because we have an international guest right here. International. That's what's up. I appreciate you coming on, man. And Flalito, do you got any words?
Hey man, at Flalito, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, man. Next on deck, Live City Tour. We're looking for new talent. We're working with everybody. We're sharing our platform. We're doing a lot of charity, a lot of giveaways. Back to school, a lot of food giveaways. We're feeding the homeless, different theme-oriented giveaways from We just did the turkey drive, and we got some more holiday stuff coming up. So we just we working, you watching.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Tap in with us and follow her on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And follow the show, the Lanz Show, because we got a few things we rolling out.
Bet.
We didn't get her Instagram though.
Did she say Instagram? You didn't say
She
it.
said
Really?
YouTube.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
What's the
Any
Instagram?
shout
How they
outs?
could find you?
Yeah, I can give you my main Instagram page, and that way it will lead you to the platform.
Okay.
So that's at Leilani TT805. So Leilani is LEILANI T805.
Leilani.
Mm-hmm.
That's, I just had a niece, and that's what they named her.
Oh, really?
Leilani.
Look at
Yes.
that.
Beautiful.
Coincidence.
Yeah, I know, right? That's dope. That's dope.
Lovely.
All right. And shout out to Junior up there doing behind the scenes. You want to peek your head in right quick? You good? Okay.
We got a lot.
That's shy
more
brother
coming
right there.
up. A lot more coming from Leilani.
The
A lot of
tribe.
surprises. Maybe we can leak. You want to leak what?
Up to you.
Cosmetics. So look for some cosmetics coming your way. All the ladies all over the world.
Okay.
Yes.
Come through.
Cool. And
Always a
shout out to my co-host. You know what I'm saying? Like, state your name again. I'm bad
I'm
with
Pretty
names.
Girl Reed. You can find me on IG, Pretty Girl Reed 336. Thank y'all for having me.
That's what's up. And this is Robert Medley coming straight out of the Medley Media Podcast again, the dopest podcast in North Carolina. Yeah, I said it. The dopest podcast in North Carolina. And as always, y'all, pull up, shoot, edit, repeat. Peace.